Hey everyone, today in the Cooking Everything Outdoors show we're going to be having Mexican style beer can chicken and some grilled corn with cilantro mesquite butter. It's absolutely delicious. The Cooking Everything Outdoors show is sponsored by Camp Chef at OutdoorCooking.com and IslandGrillstone.com. So the simplicity of this recipe requires one chicken. This is a 5-pounder. You'll need a teaspoon of either ground red pepper or this I'm using McCormick's Fiery 5 pepper, 4 tablespoons or a 1/4 cup of their Chipotle roasted garlic, and about a tablespoon of olive oil. And we just want to take our dry rub here or seasoning and want to mix this up. This is going to give us some really robust flavors and a little bit of heat. Then you want to take your olive oil and you're just going to rub it on the carcass all over. The reason you want to do this is so that your seasoning will stick, and it's going to help give it a nice brown coating as this cooks. Now take a good handful of your seasoning and put it in there, and then you're going to take the rest and sprinkle it all over the chicken. Now all we need to do is either stuff a beer can up the back side of the chicken, or you can use one of these things, which is a steamer, and what it does is it substitutes the can, so you can pour your beer or chicken stock or whatever you want inside of this cavity, and then that will act the same as the beer can. So as far as the beer goes, I have some Negro Modelo. You can use whatever you like. This just happens to be a favorite here around the house. And we're going to fill our chamber up with the beer. And then you want to take your chicken and we're going to slide it carefully over the chicken or over the steamer so it sits nicely like that. And you can do whatever you want with the wings. I put mine in a little cake pan there so that it balances and stays stable. And it also is going to catch the chicken drippings, so those aren't going to fall into my fire and perhaps cause flare-ups. So I have my grill hovering at about 350 degrees. It's indirect heat, and actually I have it in a somewhat of a circular pattern. I've also sprinkled some soaked mesquite chips because I want a little delayed smoke flavor added to this as it cooks. And we're going to put this on and get going. Goes right in the center. Got my meat probe into my thigh so we can check the temperature. We're going to close this up and we're going to cook it, and I'm guessing it's going to take about an hour and a half. Our chicken is done. It's beautiful. Look at that. Now what I want to do is I want to take this off and let it rest, and I'm going to prepare our corn. I have 4 ears of beautiful fresh white corn on the cob here. I've just peeled the husk back, tied them off, and removed the silk. Simple as that. Goes right on the grate. While our corn's grilling up, let's go ahead and make our compound butter, which is going to be a tablespoon of McCormick Grill Mates mesquite seasoning, and then about 2 tablespoons of chopped up or finely chopped cilantro, and that goes together with about a 1/2 cube of butter. Make sure it's softened butter. You're going to be really upset otherwise. Take our mesquite seasoning and our cilantro, and we're just going to very simply mix that together. And it's just a simple compound butter that we're going to brush on our grilled corn. Now I have some, and I hope I pronounce this right, Cotija cheese, which is going to be crumbled and sprinkled on the corn. I've got about a 1/2 cup here. Chicken's done, corn's done. Let's get some of our butter on there. Oh yeah. So there you have it. We have Mexican style beer butt chicken, and then we have our mesquite cilantro butter grilled corn. And you can see just a few ingredients, went really quick, really easy to put together. If you could smell this, you would just die over it right now. See how we did? I'm gonna try not to knock this off the the base. And it is just beautiful chicken. Check this out. Look at all those juices just coming out of that. That is incredible. I have to set it down and properly carve into it, but give this a try. Simple ingredients, tons of flavor, really, really good. I know you're gonna like it, and I will see you when I see you. Now, Fly Swatter, that's my little buddy right there. Say hi.
Hi.
And bye. We'll see you.
Bye.